What's up, you beauties? My name is Coach Joey, and today we're going to go over part 2 of our Protect the House D-Zone coverage, and we're going to discuss the roles and responsibilities of our wingers. So that's where I want your attention today. And before we get into that, I want to reiterate, when we protect our house, we're protecting from the middle of the ice outward, because this is high-scoring territory, and we want to keep our opponents to the outside because those are low-scoring areas. The second thing is we always want to outnumber our opponents within our house. For example, we have D2 and our winger here with only one attacker. So we're outnumbering our opponents. We're looking good right now. So let's jump into the roles and responsibilities of our wingers. So starting with our weak side winger, we want to make sure that your vision, or what you can see on the ice, extends down to the goalie and extends up to this weak side attacking defenseman. And now that way you could see everything on that side of the ice. So your head is always on a swivel. You're looking at the play. You're checking down in front of our net. You're looking over at the strong side attacking defenseman. And you're checking always on this weak side attacking defenseman. So while you're always looking around, you might need to be shifting your position a little bit depending on where the play is and depending on where this defenseman moves. But for now, we'll just stick what we got. We want to make sure that our body is in the shooting lane of this weak side defenseman in case they get the puck. And then our sticks are going to be active, meaning we're always looking to take away the passing lane with our stick relative to where that puck is. Okay? So body in the shooting lane, stick is in the passing lane relative to where the puck is. Now there's one additional responsibility that comes with being this weak side winger, and that's if this defenseman decides to try and slip in backdoor. Without hesitation, you're going right away. You're covering that defenseman, lifting the stick, and neutralizing them as a threat. So I talked about earlier in the video, we want to make sure we're outnumbering our opponents. So in this scenario, we have our D2 covering that forward, and we have our winger covering that D. Not the ideal scenario, but we're even at least. We're not outnumbered. For our strong side winger, just like our weak side winger, our overall vision needs to extend down to the goal line and up to the blue. And just like our weak side winger, our heads are always on a swivel. Our eyes are looking towards the puck. Our eyes are checking this forward out. Our eyes are checking this defenseman out. And our eyes are checking back into our house to make sure that it's safe and we don't need to help out if we don't need to. Or we need to help out if we do need to, So our heads are always on a swivel. And just like our weak side winger, our bodies are in the shooting lane. And our sticks are in the passing lane, again, relative to where the puck is. And when we take away passing lanes, we're always looking to take away the passing lanes inside of the house. We don't care if they pass out on the perimeter. Again, they're not going to score there. So heads are always on a swivel. And again, we're not just standing there. Our positions are going to adjust based off where these defensemen go, based off where the puck is. But we're not overcommitting to any one direction. Now you might see these dotted lines here, and these are important to remember because we could think of these like fences for our wingers. We never want our wingers to travel too low into our defensive zone, one, because in case we get a breakout, we got to be ready to support on the high wall. Two, if we do get caught low, and let's say the winger themselves does get the puck, well, guess what? Now there's no winger there. And three, if we're too low, these defensemen now have the liberty to invade our house, and they're going to have time and space on the puck to make a play and increase their chances of scoring. So wingers, be disciplined. Trust your defensemen in the center, do the jobs down low, and you do your jobs up top here, taking away those defensemen, taking away the shooting lanes with your body, the passing lanes with your sticks. Heads are always on a swivel. That way we could see what's going on the ice like we talked about. And more importantly, you can see the play develop. And when we do get the puck, you can then get to where you need to be to become an option for the breakout. So those are the roles and responsibilities as a defense or as our wingers. In the next video, we're going to go over the roles of our two defensemen and our center. So stay further.